So I'm divorced, and I was in what I call a photobomb marriage. That's where you don't realize it, but there's another guy in the picture. I mean, I was given the gift of love. She was re-gifted. 22-year marriage. But you know what? Going through that divorce, I think made me a better person. Like, I'm more accepting, I know I'm less judgmental, that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm doing things I never would have done before. Recently, I dated a woman who stars in amateur porn on the internet. Oh, she doesn't know about it. And looking back, at least now, I could see early in my marriage there were some warning signs. Like after we had our second child, my wife said, "That's it, no more kids." Right? Didn't even want to discuss it. If I tried to bring it up, she kind of made me feel guilty. She said I had the easy part. She's the one that had to go through all the nausea, and discomfort, and vomiting every time we had sex. My last relationship broke up over Christmas. Not the time frame, just broke up talking about Christmas. She went too far. She was going on about how nobody cares about the true meaning of Christmas. According to her, all anyone cares about is whether they're going to get the newest Apple Watch or video game console. And I was like, this is starting to feel like she's just not going to get me that Apple Watch. It's a deal breaker. And that was one of those relationships where I learned I don't see the warning signs. You know, I justify everything. Our first date was to a comedy club, and we walk in. She looks at the sign in the ticket booth, turns to me like a panic. She's like, 2 drink minimum. What's the maximum? And I should have said to myself, that's alcoholism. And I was like, that's an optimism. She's just really thirsty. It's going to be a fun day. It was the first. Now, I'm just trying to come to grips with the fact that I'm not the same man I was just a few years ago. Like in 2015, my favorite time for sex was late, middle of the night after having fun and going out. And I'll admit it now, my favorite time for sex? 2015. By the way, Mark, I just turned 59. So 2015, enjoy it. I was 55. It's your birthday? Happy birthday. Yeah, I'm freaking out at 59. Like, at this age, you start using it. Because I'm running into guys just a little bit older than me. They all say the same thing. They're like, age is just a number. Right? Age is just a number. And I'm like, oh, shit. He doesn't remember his number. You know, I don't recognize myself. I don't know how others see me either. This is a true story. 2 months ago, I was racially profiled at the airport.
What?
Yeah, racially profiled from border security going through customs. I was in Mexico for a week, and I flew back to Los Angeles. I'm in line to get back to the country. I realized I don't have my passport. Don't know what happened. I dropped it somewhere. It's just not on me. So I get to the guy in the booth with a badge. He says, "Where's your passport?" So I don't know. He looks at me. He says, "Oh, you're fine." Waved me through. I don't need a passport. That's great. Racial profiling is a problem. I think they train police dogs to racially profile. I do, because I saw one that was acting really racist. I was with a group of comedians that were crossing the street to go to a comedy club. At the light, it was a canine unit, cop car, police dog in the back. Dog looked right at me, no reaction. Then one of the black comedians walked by the car. That dog jumped straight up, ran towards the window, locked the door. So I'm from California. Arizona is the pet adoption thing big out here. Animal rescue. LA, that's all you hear about. Animal rescue. Get a rescue dog. You hear about it so much. I've actually decided my new dog will be a rescue dog if he pees in the house one more time. Drop him off on the bridge and post it online. I don't know how it works. I took him to the vet. The vet says my dog is getting separation anxiety the minute I leave the house, like really insecure. I went out the other night. Before I even got to my car, realized I'd run back in the house because I had left my cell phone inside. And I walked in, talk about insecure. That little thing was going through all my text messages. It's a cute little joke, but I'll give you a secret. That's a divorce joke disguised as a dog joke. That one was about trust issues. We're not trying to get married again. It's just weird at this age not being someone's insignificant other, right? That's all we are at this age. It's like, yeah, I'm with it. I remember when my dad was alive, years ago, he told me like out of the blue, he said, you know, you don't feel any different between 40 and 70. So that's been on my mind as I'm getting older. And I'm thinking maybe he was talking about miles per hour, something, I don't know. I'm feeling old. I'm at that age where even to get in the mood for sex, it takes so much imagination. Right? You gotta play mind tricks on yourself. Like to get aroused, you gotta fantasize about like, different situations and all that. It's not like it used to be. When I think of young couples nowadays, that seems to work for me. And here's some advice for the younger, just for the young women, the real young 20-somethings if they're in here. Listen, when you get married and you're growing old together, if one day your husband gets the idea he likes to start taking Viagra, just be supportive. Don't make him feel bad, because all that means is little by little, gradually, over time, you become less attractive. Don't shoot the messenger. Use that anger at the gym. There's plenty of heads up on that. 20 years ago, I got a vasectomy, right? Child. Now back then how it worked, right after the procedure, the doctor said he wanted to check the sperm sample, but not until after I got the old stuff out of there 12 times. I was like, 12 times? How late are you open? Seemed like a lot. My all-time record, most orgasms one night, one. Now, I always want to have more, until I have one. I'm good. So all I got now is advice, experience. I'm still okay at it. I do that thing that all the women want nowadays. I always have. It's, you gotta do big. Some men don't even like doing it. I'm trying to without saying it. The technical term starts with a C. How do you say it? Consent. That was a pro-consent joke, by the way. It's an anti-rape joke. It's taking this rule. Yeah, I'm a little out of touch. I'm trying to teach myself. I just figured out finally the letter T in LGBT stands for theater majors. It's so obvious all that time. I'm sorry. My life's just crazy. It's a crazy time, and this week It's a perfect example. Monday morning, I was up earlier than usual, having coffee, looking out my kitchen window. I see my neighbor walking his dog. They walk to my house, the dog craps in my yard, and they walk off. He didn't pick it up. So I waited till I saw him leave for work. I went outside, picked up the dog poop, put it in a brown paper bag, walked over to his house, fucked his wife. Oh, thanks very much.